1 week into the school year, and the Ford government is being criticized for its lack of action on school violence inside the halls and classrooms. The NDP coming forward to say that not enough is being done to tackle the issue.
This school year has picked up right where last year ended, with classrooms disrupted daily by violent incidents. Our children are witnessing and sometimes experiencing kicking, hitting, and biting.
The NDP standing side by side with educational workers as they call for the creation of an emergency safe schools plan in an attempt to help solve the problem of violence involving students becoming the norm. Among the demands, government funding to hire more qualified staff in schools, including mental health professionals, and comprehensive training for workers and supervisors.
To be clear, this is not the fault of students. This is what happens when the government cuts education funding and doesn't support kids properly.
Unions representing educators at elementary and secondary schools say that approximately 75% of members have experienced or witnessed violent incidents, and those numbers have increased.
The injuries that we are facing as educational workers are not only physical, but mental and in most cases life-changing. I have witnessed co-workers obtain injuries in which they are off for months.
A spokesperson for new Education Minister Jill Dunlop responded by saying the government has provided school boards with $29 billion in education funding, and that includes $123 million to support schools in the implementation of programs and initiatives on student safety, as well as critical safety infrastructure funding for security upgrades. With conflict and violence on the streets escalating to gunfire and young people being arrested or killed, critics do acknowledge the issue isn't just inside schools.
Some of that is going to be derived, obviously, from outside the school and what is happening in communities. What more beyond this do you think needs to happen?
It's because there is absolutely zero programming for those young people. When there's no support in the community, no support in the healthcare system, then the school becomes the only form of support.
While this might play into an early election and the NDP platform, a motion is going to be brought forward with a call to action on the Ford government when the legislature resumes in October. Mark McAllister, City News.